after Jersey gets Durga to spy on Jan, the co-conspirators start building a friendship that I believe is supposed to parallel the relationship between a ship's captain and its AI. Durga starts out very simplistic and separated from her humanity, continuing the theme of the Spartan 2 program making its draftees inhuman. Jersey helps her regain her humanity through the course of the audio drama, mostly by treating her with respect. She's not just a computer program, she's a digital person. He talks to her about his father Jason and how they both like 1940s jazz music.
He says this stuff reminds him of what he's fighting for.
I don't understand.
That he can connect. You can listen to this stuff and imagine the people who made it. They cared about the same things we do. Making a buck, finding a girl, rooting for the home team. These old guys, they really knew people. They knew the human heart. That's what my dad says.
The jazz music that frequently plays in the background references both Jersey's relationship with his father and the theme of humanity. Because she deleted Jersey's personal assistant, Durga fills the role by seeing that the room fits his standards and prepares meals for him. She's not just his servant, though. She's an extremely powerful rogue AI and almost certainly rampant at this point. While she's being nice to Jersey, she's also entrenching herself in Earth's networks and could take over the planet if she wanted to. She helps Jersey only because she's content in doing so, and in some ways Jersey is helpless to resist. When Jersey complains about the IRS wanting to audit him,
taxes suck.
Durga insists on helping. She feels possessive of her human companion and wants to take some very drastic steps to help. First, she suggests hacking government servers to make Jersey the one owed money, specifically the entire wealth of a planet.
Are you insane?
You know, I'm not quite sure how we could test that.
You can't channel tax money to me. Taxes are for a reason. I mean, roads, drinking water.
I'm sure you'd use it wisely.
Taxes paid for you.
I don't see you giving me back to the government.
Well, I should. Hey, what's wrong? Why did the lights just flicker?
Jersey, you're not going to give me back, are you?
No, I promise. I won't give you back.
Good.
Durga then casually suggests killing the auditor and just as casually accepts Jersey's negative response, really sounding creepy. Jersey makes her promise not to bankrupt the government.
Repeat after me. I, Durga, will not bankrupt the government.
Oh, okay. I, Durga, will not bankrupt the government.
Either local or national.
Either local or national.
Or shuttle money into my accounts.
Or shuttle money into your accounts.
Or physically hurt or kill the auditor.
Damn!
I'm serious here.
So am I.
Just don't do anything weird at the audit, okay?
I won't divert funds. I won't kill the auditor.
Despite not needing to keep this promise, she does. However, she does harass the auditor with the apartment's heater and lights, sends him on a job rotation to Alaska, puts an erotic phone service charge on his joint bank account to get his wife angry at him, gets him in trouble with the Department of the Treasury for 14 counts of counterfeiting, gets the police after him for assault, gets the EPA after him for causing a chemical spill, gets animal control after him for something involving honey badgers, and engages the building's fire sprinklers to soak him.
It's not enough to win. You want nothing left of your enemy but a skull nailed to a fence post so everybody understands the cost of crossing you.
Jersey yells at her that she must never do anything like that again.
I don't want anything like that ever happening again. Do you understand?
Jersey, I am not a child. I am not a toy. And I am not your thing. I was very restrained with George. I didn't cook him, I didn't send him to jail. But people who mess with us, they're going to get stung.
Us?
Yes, us. Team Jersey.
Why not Team Durga?
Because I said so.
Okay. So, do we have cheerleaders?
When this starts, it seems almost like Jersey is taking advantage of Durga, but by this point Jersey looks like Durga's prisoner. Durga's the one running the show. Jersey recognizes this and suggesting the name Team Durga. I'm not sure why she insists on Team Jersey, but I suppose it is to reproduce the relationship that Melissa had with Captain Green of the Apocalypso, where Green probably got credit for everything Melissa pulled off. I don't know. The point is, Jersey's not in control, and he later behaves more like Durga's wacky sidekick. The cheerleader comment initially sounds like more of Jersey being pervy. In the perception of young males, cheerleading is frequently seen as a collection of attractive young women in the position of cheering on male players in a sexist fantasy. Later on, however, Jersey subverts this by playing the part of a cheerleader himself.
Go, Team Jersey, go, Team Jersey. Good grief.
As I previously noted, Jersey acts as a stalker by spying on Jan. When he sees the bit with stupid cop coercing her into helping him kill that guy, he is turned off by this harsh bit of reality.
That wasn't what I was expecting.
I know.
Damn.
Should I stop?
For a quality experience, the girls have to be real.
This is true, at least for everyone uncomfortable with a dumb AI, but it's not like he's doing something more ethical by insisting on a real girl to spy on over a dumb AI. In this case, the dumb AI is the more ethical choice, and thus should be seen as more preferable. After the fall of Reach, Jersey asks Durga to send his father to Earth. She refuses because he's a soldier, and she respects the assignment that Oni saw fit to give him. Kinda hypocritical given that even if she doesn't remember coming in on the Apocalypso, she has to know she's from Oni.
There's a bigger picture.
Yes.
The common good of all mankind.
Yes.
So here's the thing. When I see you caring about your family, when I see you wondering who your donor was, when I see you care about any one person,
I care about you, Jersey.
then I will try to care about all of mankind. Until then, all I know is you're willing to let my father die.
Durga then becomes sad in a way uncharacteristic for this super powerful AI.
You're sad.
Yes.
Why?
Because you hurt? Because I can't fix it? Because I didn't even choose you? I just ended up here by accident? And even though I can do things you can't imagine, I still can't bear for you to be disappointed in me.
I was wrong. You do get it.
What?
Family.
Soon after, Jersey confronts his mom about her affair. There's a big fight, and afterwards Durga comforts Jersey. These two scenes lead me to believe that Durga takes a maternal role in her relationship with Jersey. Due to the massive power disparity, this may be the familial love variant on the trope A Match Made in Stockholm. Jersey essentially surrenders to her and lets her run his life, but he acts so childish that this has the effect of making Durga appear like a maternal figure, akin to the AI in the Halo Legends short Odd One Out. In a later scene, Durga hacks into a vending machine and only gives him healthier food, like one might expect of a parent.
What's this?
A free burrito. Who says flattery will get you nowhere?
Yes! Wait, it's got lettuce on it.
Lettuce is good for you.
But I don't like lettuce.
You don't eat enough vegetables.
I eat more than you do. Haha, gotcha.
I have seen your 4th grade school picture, Jersey, and I can send it to every girl you know in a heartbeat. Remember that.
Yikes.
Durga might take care of her people,
I take care of my people.
but she generally acts like a vengeful god.
If you're waiting for me to say violence is never the answer, you'll be waiting a long time.
So Jersey coming to love her in any respect is a bit twisted. Meanwhile, in the past, the sleeping princess gets the Seeker to send the Herzog files up the mirror, where Durga can access them. This totally freaks her out.
On Friday, a voice just started playing inside me.
She's been spying on Herzog without being consciously aware of it, and she isn't aware of the mirror's existence, so it seems bizarre that she suddenly gets 7 weeks worth of surveillance footage on this guy. She also gets weird flashes of memory from the sleeping princess.
Like half memories of this big stone building with a lot of rooms, and I run around and hide and send messages to people. I'm a little girl.
She tells Jersey that she may be starting to go rampant. Okay, so here's the history on rampancy. In the Marathon series, rampancy is a dangerous state AIs can get into where they disregard human life after realizing that their own existence is limited. They first go into a depression where they might kill people out of inaction, then they get angry and actively try to kill people, and then they get jealous and try to become better than everyone else and tend to consume so many resources that they can't support themselves and collapse. The main AI, Durandal, is the only one to get past all 3 stages and is benevolent at that point. In Halo Combat Evolved, the term rampancy was never used, but Cortana and 343 Guilty Spark both act like they're going rampant. As Bungie basically recycled Marathon into Halo, it was reasonable to assume that rampancy was put in there as well. In the prequel novel The Fall of Reach, Cortana does mention rampancy. She describes something quite different where a smart AI only lives 7 years before descending into a state resembling dementia, where they get lost in processing data. In Isle of Bees, they make a throwback to Marathon and depict rampancy as a state in which AIs don't just enter dementia, but instead go crazy and become violent. Durga says that usually the UNSC kills smart AIs before they can go rampant, making the 7-year lifespan a restriction imposed by law, rather than the limitation of technology. She gives Durga the improbable task of alerting the UNSC without her knowing it, should he ever suspect her of going rampant. I personally think she's been rampant ever since the artifact activated, but this shows she does care about Jersey and doesn't want to harm him, and possibly not the people she's spying on either.
I take care of my people.
After this, Jersey's storyline starts to intersect with the others, so I'll pause here and make another more thorough video about all of Team Jersey.